Should I send you some candles?
Why, Uncle?
What? You said you're sleeping in darkness.
Oh, the candles may produce heat.
Well, but the weather is cold now, isn't it?
It is. But, last night when it was raining, I mean, I had lights till this dawn, it started raining. And all of a
Okay.
sudden, once it started raining, my lights went off. And because it was raining, I had to close everything, all my, windows and sleep. And it was a bit warm.
Yeah, I can just imagine. But you see, in Ghana, we need the electricity to make rain.
Very important.
So we have to conserve it by putting it off in home so that we can power the rain. Otherwise, how else do you explain that it goes off when it rains? Anyway, it's good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I believe you're fine too.
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And enjoying you and the guys every morning. Thank you for making our mornings so bright.
Thank you.
And wonderful. Now, Winston, on Saturday, 23rd of April, 2022, my daughter, Kate, and her sweetheart, Harrison, were joined in holy matrimony at a beautiful wedding ceremony. On Monday, in my presentation, I told listeners all about it. Now, I have made it my mission to help couples make a success of their marriage. And so for my own daughter, I thought I owed it to her to share some tidbits with her on the secrets to building a great marriage. I decided to put it in the form of a letter to her. And since the insights may be useful to other married couples, I am going to share the contents of the letter with you as well. Okay. So here then is a letter from the father of the bride, that's me, to my daughter, Kate, the new bride, as she begins life as someone's wife. Here we go. Dear Kate, congratulations on your beautiful wedding to Harrison. You looked gorgeous and beautiful on the day. I'm so happy for you and for him. He is fortunate and blessed to have you for his wife. I say this because I know how well you have been raised. I know how intelligent and resourceful you are. And I know how devoted you are. So I say it again, that Harrison is blessed to have you as his wife. But that statement will not be complete unless it can also be said that you are also blessed to have Harrison for husband. You see, marriage is not a solo performance. Marriage is a duet. And no matter how excellent a singer one party is, if the other party does not hold his own, the duet will not work. So I want you to be the kind of wife Harrison needs. And I pray that he will also be the kind of husband you need. Note that I said the kind of wife he needs and the kind of husband you need. I did not say that you will be the kind of wife you can be or that he will be the kind of husband he can be. In marriage, the important thing is to focus on the needs of your partner. There are too many people in marriage who insist on being the kind of spouse they want to be and are often hurt that their partners do not seem to appreciate their efforts. The thing is that unless you are satisfying or meeting the needs of your partner as defined by your partner, you are nothing but a vexation to him or to her, and he will be to you too if he's not meeting your needs. Let me make this concept clear with an illustration. Have you had an itch at your back before and you asked someone to scratch it for you? Do you remember how irritating it was for that person to decide where he wants to scratch instead of the spot you directed him to scratch? Marriage is like that itch. If you are not scratching where your partner is itching, you are only irritating him. So don't decide where you think your partner is itching. Communicate with him to be sure you've got the spot right before you start scratching. And that is the key to a successful marriage, communication. You and Harrison will have to develop an effective way of communicating. and to keep it going every day. He is not a mind reader, so master the art of communicating with him. There is something else I need you to note in your marriage, Kate, dear. You have been a close and keen witness to the marriage between your mother and I. Please don't insist that your marriage will mirror ours in every detail. The point is that every marriage is different. You are not your mother, and Harrison is not me. And so your marriage will be different. I pray that it will be as successful and long-lasting as ours have been. But I want the two of you to give yourselves the freedom to create your own marriage. Be free to make your own mistakes. Be free to learn and unlearn and relearn. Be free to explore until you discover what works for you two and what does not work. I guess what I'm trying to say to you is that manage your expectations well. Please don't compare Harrison to me. He's a wonderful young man, no doubt about it, hardworking and courageous. He has a lot of my qualities, and his background is as humble as mine. But, and it is a big but, he is not me. Please don't expect him to be like me. It will be unfair to him. But if you must compare the two of us, then you must compare the Harrison you married on Saturday, 23rd April 2022, with the Bohwite your mother married on 23rd July 1983. But I know that you cannot do that because you never met that Bohwite, the Bohwite of 1983. You had not been born yet. I've come a long way, and I am sure Harrison has his own maturing to do. So be patient with one another. He's a good boy, and so I have no doubt that he will mature into the kind of man he needs to be, but give him room to grow. The truth is, women are born, men are made. Wives are born, husbands are made. Girls make the transition from girls to women much easier than boys make their transition from boys to men. I'm the husband I am today because of the understanding and patience of your mother. I am sure that Harrison will become the husband you need him to be with your understanding and patience. Remember, the name of the marriage game is patience. Add understanding and realistic expectations to that, and you are way ahead of the game. You and Harrison will have conflicts. It is inevitable and unavoidable. When you do, please don't be discouraged. It is normal, but don't let the conflicts define your relationship. And don't let any conflict remain unresolved or at the very least unaddressed. Openness and honesty create the fertile grounds for marriage to flourish and prosper. Stay attractive for Harrison, Katie, dear. It will not be easy, but give it your best shot. Take good care of your looks and your health. Watch your diet and your weight. It will be a battle, but don't give up the fight. Watch what you wear at home and how you groom yourself and present yourself at home. Men function with images. So don't let your husband's image of you be a woman who dresses shabbily at home. I'm not saying dress at home as if you are going on an outing or going to church, but I want you to be mindful that you are dealing with a man who should continue to find you attractive. All I'm asking is, give it your best shot. Don't compromise on keeping your hair and your nails in good order. Invest in seductive nighties. Make sure you have good fragrances around. Always smell nice because men are aroused by sweet scent. Watch your words. Never lash at Harrison in anger or with disrespect. Let your words always be respectful and soft. Finally, don't be afraid to be vulnerable with him. You don't win with Harrison if you come across as a strong woman who will not take any nonsense. Such women are made to swallow nonsense every day. Instead, be the wise woman who knows how to get through to her husband without burning the house and the marriage down. I wish you nothing but bliss, Kate. Make Harrison happy and he will make you happy. But don't depend on him for your happiness. You owe that to yourself. So don't stop or suspend living. Don't lose yourself in him. Have a life, so your life with him will be all the richer. Once again, congratulations. And may you and Harrison live happily ever after. And by that, I mean, may you find ways of overcoming anything life can throw at your marriage. Kay, dear, I'm proud of you and Harrison, and I am praying for you. My love to Harrison. I hope he's still kissing you and more. And this is from Dad. And Winston, that's my letter to my daughter.
Oh, nice. It's a very nice letter. And, the fact that you share it with us, it's a very nice one. I like all the things you say in there, that, every marriage is different from the other. You don't have to see.
Every marriage must be. It must necessarily be.
Yes. You don't have to see it like that.
We make a mistake when we want to compare our marriage with somebody else's marriage.
Very, very true. Very, very true. I like that point that you make there. Don't compare your parents' marriage, because you are not there when it started. You only came to meet it.
Winston, the Ebo White of 1983, with Jimmy Beer.
I can understand. Finally, I see today, if you say something about my father in his absence, the way my mother will fight you. We ask the question, why? Which one is your problem? Children have met and they are talking about their father, and then you are angry. Which one is your business? But having been together for 50 years, you can understand how they take things.
Oh, yes, yes.
Anyway,
yes.
Thank you very, very much, Shankly White, for joining us with Food for Thought, brought to us by Roverman Productions, Be the Difference. But it's your birthday today, so happy birthday to you. Diana Cummings in the UK. I know you love the Super Morning Show and you're currently listening. And this is from Anku Lechu to you. Time now for the Joy Business Minute, brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you. And NCA Insurance, the real face of insurance.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute. It is brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, and NCA Insurance. NCA, the real face of insurance. Fitch Solutions, research arm of ratings agency Fitch, is projecting modest gains for the Ghana cedi against the dollar in the coming months. MTN ended the first quarter of this year posting some significant growth in revenue from its mobile money business. It went up by 27% to 515 million Ghana cedis. Some stakeholders in the financial sector have cautioned that until the Bank of Ghana comes out with strict regulations on the operations of cryptocurrency, it would be dangerous to enter the space, even though it is gaining grounds in Europe. And Facebook stopped losing users as 2022 got underway, even as its owner reported its slowest revenue growth in a decade. The number of daily active Facebook users grew to 1.96 billion in the first 3 months of the year. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, and NCA Insurance. NCA, the real face of insurance.
And paying taxes is an obligation to the state, and CBG is making payments enjoyable and stress-free. Make both electronic and cash payments for MDAs and MMDAs on the CBG platform the simple way. You can pay through mobile *222# with invoice numbers to MDAs and MMDAs. In branch collection platforms, customers can make payments on behalf of MDAs and MMDAs. Make your payment through CBG, the best platform for all payments and transfers, both electronic and cash for MDAs and MMDAs. Visit cbg.com.gh for more details or call 0302 216 000. Kindly remember to take along your Ghana card to make transactions easy. CBG, we stand with you. Time now for big stories here on the Super Morning Show on Joy99.7 FM. And big stories brought to us by Vodafone, Further Together, and Latest Phone, your partner for life. And on big stories today,
fat salaries. Maybe you are talking to the wrong person on salaries when it is fat.